everybody, it's P. I'm here to share a couple of projects with you really quick. This is going out to a friend of mine. Her name is Gwen, and last year she had sent me some beautiful handmade goodies. She sent me quite a bit actually, and one of the things that she sent me was this pen cushion right here and all of these pens. And it really touched my heart, and there's another piece that goes with this. It's a dress form hook. No, it's a hat hook. And it's in my bathroom. But anyway, I have been wanting to make her something and trying to rack my brain. Sorry, camera's going to try to focus here. Rack my brain a little bit, and I finally came up with something, and I want to share it with you today. This is the card that I made. For her, I've used paper tray ink craft cardstock to begin with for the base, and then I have some burlap back here. This is Graphic 45 Les Romantiques collection. I keep my paper in these sleeves and all the stamps that go with it, as well as this paper back here in the background. It's brown. This is also Les Romantiques. I have some vintage sheet music back here, a little bit of lace. This is a piece of embossed paper that I cut out with my MFT corner die. Really, really love that. Added some ink. Oh, shoot. This is embossed paper that I got at Michael's, and I just used my MFT corner die on that and cut that out. Vintage sheet music, as I said, in the background, a little bit of ecru lace. This is a Spellbinders as well as this. This is two different pieces, and I combined them together. The stamp is a Studio G. It's from the Dollar Bin, well, what used to be the Dollar Bin at Michael's. And this is just some part of a wreath that I've had for quite a long time. Quite a few years I've had this, and I just cut a couple little pieces off of it. And the bird is one of those recollection pieces, and it's from this set right here. I love these. I think they're really sweet. And that's it for the front. Oh, and I have some Rena Bling from Carla's right there. And then the inside just says more of the Graphic 45 paper, and then just a paper tray ink stamp. It says, "You've been such a dear," and then another Spellbinders die for the tag. So that's the card. I really like the way it turned out, and I hope that she does too. And then I decided to make a canvas, one of the baby ones. So here's the canvas. Oop, gotta back up the camera a little bit. Okay, so for the canvas, it's a 5x5 canvas. I picked these up at Michael's. And instead of using the burnt umber paint like I usually do, I coated this one with Tattered Angels Glam. And this one is the Espresso Bean. So I coated the whole background with that. For the wood letter itself, I used Tim Holtz Distress Stains. I used the walnut and the vintage photo combined because I wanted a little variation in color there. The paper, again, is the Les Romantiques, the vintage sheet music in the background, and it says Golden Slippers is what it is, which I think is ironic because I didn't realize that until after I'd put it down. Gwen does everybody, well, she gives a lot of people a ceramic shoe. So I thought that was kind of ironic. The little border piece here is a basil, and it's from this paper collection right here. The ticket is a Tim Holtz ticket, and I have stamped Forever Grateful, and that was again another, no, was a Kaiser Craft from the set here. The bottle cap here is one that's just like this, and it's a regular bottle cap, but I flattened it with my Wizard. I don't have the new big fancy one. I have the old pink one, but it still works great on bottle caps. This is another baby bottle cap that I picked up on Etsy, and that's a Making Memories brad, and I just attached some chain to it, as well as some sticker letters, and I do believe these are recollections to spell out her name, Gwen. Down here we have a Tim Holtz, I forget what these are called. It says genuine. Muse token, is that what they are? I don't know. And then just some more chain, and then I put a wood bead and another brad through there to make it stop. Some vintage rickrack, some vintage lace that I got from Amy, Worker Forever 123. Hey Amy! And a baby cherry blossom that I made with another Recollections brad. A Recollections bling, and I punched out this little hole with my Stampin' Up! Punch. It looks like that. And then behind the paper here, you can see that they're stamped. I used the Paper Tray Ink Vintage Cream and another dollar stamp from Michael. Sorry about the glare. And this is the stamp that I used, and I just put it here and there, and then curled back the paper and distressed it and added little blings here and there. Did some cross chain here, again using the I believe they're Making Memory brads. I think I said Recollections, but they're Making Memory brads. And some Martha Stewart crackle paint that I got at Home Depot is in the background for just a little texture. And around the sides, I took the music paper, let's see if I can get angle right there. Took the music paper and I punched it out with the Martha Stewart scallop circle. Hope that shows up. I'm not getting too much glare. I think you guys can see that. I don't know. I'm sorry. Trying to get it without glare. There, I think you can see the scallop. And I just cut them in half, and then I punched out more of the Stampin' Up! Little circles, and I put them in between. But I had stamped that flourish stamp, or Baroque, whatever you want to call it, around here and there with the Vintage Cream ink by Paper Tray Ink, and I wanted some of that to show, so I didn't do it all the way around. I left blank spaces so that some of the inking would show through. And then for the butterfly is the Tim Holtz Movers and Shapers Mini Butterfly. And I cut it out of standard burlap, which the piece I had sitting here to show you was this one. And what I did is I gessoed it to make it really stiff. And then I inked it, and I put some baby staples from the Tiny Attacher in there, added chain for the body, and I think it turned out really cool. I don't know if you guys can get that dimension of that with the lighting and everything in here. My lighting's not the best today. And that's it. So this is going to go out the door today, and I really hope that she likes it. I like the way that it turned out. I think it turned out pretty cool, and I know she wanted her name on a tile, so that's why I did it. Anyway, thank you, Gwen, for everything you've done for me, and I will see you guys soon. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.